Hello everyone, this is Ether Dragon, and welcome back to another episode of Fire Emblem Heroes. So again, I'm probably just not going to commentate too much on this. This week was definitely quite strange on defense, so yeah. The ending as usual is terrible, but I don't know what happened at the beginning. I rate it Matchmaker out of 10. Oh my gosh. I would say this is probably the closest match of the week. I'm not sure what the plan was there, but nope. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely kind of awkward without commentary, but definitely hard to commentate. Just not really the greatest team against this team. If they had Ophelia with an AoE special up, definitely would have been easier. But, you know, people just gotta test the bullet trap while their main units in range. Definitely makes sense to me. I'm not sure what they were trying to do there, but and then they do this, so you know, great time. And here we just have classic memes. This is probably like the only Hector I've seen this week. Haven't seen any on defense, but he's alright. It's just that the problem with him is you gotta bring him. It sounds ironic, but that's a big thing in Ether raids. Because if you're tryharding, you usually have your double mythic. Then you gotta have a bonus unit. So you only have 2 slots left to make a good team, and it's pretty difficult. What could possibly go wrong? Fallen Tiki is a great unit, Kappa. I mean, first things first, they accelerated our specials for us, and there's Sonya to deal with, there's Wrath. It's just that it honestly probably would have been better if they didn't break the healing tower. The irony, but I didn't compute it, so I don't know. They have advantage there, so they're able to pick that up. Sylvia is somehow comboing for the kill there. Like, I know we have chill speed, but still. Without Moonbow actually doing something. And they just time themselves out, so Ripperinos. This is definitely my best week on AR offense, for sure. Completely perfect week. 0 unit losses. Every single ether structure taken just for the memes. And you can tell because I ended the season with 30. And you can compute everything. Not lying to you. But here we just have a classic case of Noe. So I wonder how this is gonna go. They do absolutely nothing with Noe and Marsh that turn, so you gotta kind of wonder, what are they up to? Waiting for Bolt Tower, of course, and they go for the Smite play here. And they choose to attack, you know, perfectly fine idea. Selif's going to live, but we're gonna have some awkward shenanigans going on here. Noe using Fury here, so Makai is just able to live. I think she was a bonus unit. Wait, no, it's just double blessing. Never mind. I was like, how does she have 46 HP? Forgot to light Dark Season, so that's a thing. Healing Tower, not helping us out too much there. But Makai not able to get enough power to kill. Here we have Seliph being a troll, and Cecilia's way far behind. It's not too great for them. Now we have Vantage ready, so definitely awkward for them. And we have Vengeance up, so it's a free kill. We're in Vantage range, and Air here does not have enough bulk, so rip. Here we have someone using a decent strategy, but it's all about the execution, so yeah, just your standard hit and run, but you also have a tanking option. And for the most part, blue is pretty decent against my team. You just have to be able to actually kill Seliph, or not take him down below Wings of Mercy range, because otherwise Sonya's hopping in. Of course, yeah, Pulse Smoke definitely can make things easier, but the replays speak for themselves. So they go for this awkward play for a hit and run. They leave Hector as the one to tank, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure if they were expecting Sothis to move first, but if you look at this, Seliph didn't have a movement assist compared to Sothis, so it should have been pretty obvious that he was going to move first. So I feel like using Olivia probably would have been better in my opinion, because we get this play now. Unfortunately, we get a derpy repo just from the way they're where Lyn is positioned, so unfortunate. And Lyn, of course, has to say his blessing, so this encounter is going to do absolutely nothing. Thing with Seliph is that he's not that tanky. Defensively, he's okay. And on the res side, definitely lacking. And of course, his speed is not great. He has a lot of weaknesses, and panic manner is pretty good. Unfortunately, Brave Makai is hit by a Tactics Room, so they're not able to capitalize on that. Which is unfortunate, but I mean, Rippery knows. I do be that way sometimes. And here we just have another case of bringing suspicious teams. I don't know why people bring Ophelia when they can't set up turn 1 AoE. That's super detrimental against a lot of teams, honestly. I know to a degree you might not want to use AoE special because it might proc Wings of Mercy or whatnot, but I feel like you need it because Ophelia's actual attack stats not the greatest. And I know people out there are going to be like, she has one of the highest base attacks, and you know, she has an attack super boom, what do you say? And that's kind of how the game is at this stage of the game. It's pretty interesting. They're kind of out of position at this point to get things going, so they're just going to burn yet another turn. So a lot of these people just, they do not plan things out. so they waste a lot of turns doing stuff. Like here, in this case, barely able to kill Sothis. But it's like, how is Sothis? She's a red unit. She has decent res, but not the greatest. But, I mean, really? Here we get the wombo combo plays. So it's a great time for them. It's a ripperino for them at this point. There's just no way you're living. So, derp. Here's a case of just execution again. It's a super common thing because, you know, the Thune here is just going to meme everything out the window. Let's be real. With Demonic Breath, bonus doubler, distant defense, Brave Micaiah is not doing a lot, even if she could. Good luck living. Yeah, I feel like for my dark team, I want to build a team that just stalls, because I cannot build units at the moment with possibly enough kill power to beat stuff like this. Like maybe if I panicked, you know, even if I panicked, like Thune herself would be still decent, but it's like I just do not have the kill power. Shelif does not have a lot of kill power. It's mostly just vengeance. But here is just poor play. It's my unit movements super predictable as is. So they should have seen that coming. And it's not too hard to compute how difficult it is to two-shot Shelif when he's at full health. So effectively you have to one-shot, but Sylvia actually living things, but as you can see, Brave Micaiah doing absolutely nothing. There's really not much for them to worry about here. Even if the Panic Manor hit her, it still would not be much of a big deal. Because again, my team does not have a lot of damage output, so people can just hit end turn and win. And here's a good example of hitting end turn and win. You can literally, I keep saying this, and I don't even know if I say it in videos, but you can beat my team using basically any strategy as long as you know how to execute. Of course, you can't just use literally any strategy. What I'm saying is like the types of strategies in general. You can use any of them to beat my team. You can use the hit and turn strategy, which is what they're going to do here. You could use the Gale Force strategy or hit and run, similar variations. You could do Vantage. You could do, I've seen it all. You could do a random mishmash of units if you know what you're doing. At that point, it basically becomes hit and run though, so. Yeah, it all comes down to the execution. I make my team pretty easy to predict for the most part. Of course, ground orders can confuse people, but the ground orders punish range is very low, especially when I'm not running Legendary Azura and a lot of ranged units. I'm only running two ranged units, so very low punish range and damage output's garbage. Alright, so unfortunately the video got corrupted, so I'll see what I can upload, but I'll just point this out again because this part of the video got corrupted, and so I said it was gonna happen, but I ended up free summoning Olin from this banner. This one. So, big meme. Time to go and max out some more hero merit, but let's see how we did for this week. So we did stand top 3k. I don't know what portions of the video stayed in, but as you saw there, I got tier 26. And just pretty solid overall. Perfect offense and pretty good on defense. Legion's battles, we were 2 points shy from top 1K, but don't care too much. Arena, we should be staying in here. And Arena Assault, just a casual run, so nothing too special. So, unfortunate that the video corrupted. I can't show the defense replays that were corrupted now, but it was basically the same story of people hitting end turn or whatnot. So that's gonna be it for this episode. Thanks for watching. As always, this is Ether Dragon, and hope to see you all next time. Bye.